Hi everybody, thank you so much for stopping by my channel. I have 3 cards that I'm going to be sharing for now with the Hero Arts, my monthly hero kit for May. So I am starting out with 2 of the watercolor papers cut down and taped to just some scrap board that I had. And I'm using a Daler & Rowney travel palette, a watercolor palette. And I'm just going to go and create some rainbow background. So on the panel on the right, that ultimately will become a very soft pastel rainbow. And I'm using a wet on wet technique. And then on the left panel, I'm trying to create basically a sky that is a rainbow. And then it's just over like a lawn. So that is going to be kind of like a mixture of wet on wet and then wet on dry. So I'll do like a base layer, then I'll go back and add some more layers on the left panel. So if you guys have any questions, I am going to play some music while I create some of these cards today. And if you have any questions on products that I'm using or techniques or anything at all, please feel free to leave a comment. I always try to respond to everyone as best I can. And also check the description box below for my email and my Instagram information. I would love to have you if you're not a subscriber yet. And again, I am only going to be doing 3 cards in this video, but I do plan on doing 10 cards. So I just have to break the videos up due to my software's capability of storage. So again, I'm going to play some music here and let you enjoy me making these panels. And then I'll be back in just a few minutes to discuss the next card. The first card is going to be a pet sympathy card. And so I'll talk to you as soon as that one's completed. Thanks so much. With this card, I just wanted to let you know that it was dedicated to a fellow YouTuber and Instagrammer, Christina Crafty Paws, and she's lost her precious little baby Biscuit. So this card is dedicated to her and Biscuit. So Christina, if you're watching, I just wanted to let you know that you're on my mind and in my heart, and I'm just sending so much love to you. On the next card, I am going to try and dry emboss the stencil that came in the kit. Francine had shared with me, it's been a long time since I've done this, so she shared with me how to do it and reminded me. If you're going to try it and you haven't done it before, then you basically take your base plate of whatever, machine you're using, a regular plate, which in my case, I'm using an A plate, a B plate, my squishy embossing pad, my cardstock, my stencil, and then I'll use some paper shims and a B plate on top. So what I'm using as far as my shims is like an 80-pound cardstock, and I'm just folding that in half, and I'll do that twice here, you'll see, just to get a little bit of a deeper groove on the cardstock. So I believe the cardstock I'm using is by MFT. So is the pink cardstock that I'll be using on my next card. So I'm going to create a Father's Day card with this one. I decided to take some Hero Arts ink. I think this came in a different kit, and I'll just lightly go over it with a stencil brush to bring out the features of the tree. And then I'm going to adhere that onto some Lawn Fawn paper to give it a matting. And then also I'll use a Lawn Fawn sentiment for Happy Father's Day. And then I'll use a 5.5 by 5.5 square card base. So again, if you have any questions, then just let me know. I'm going to play some music while I finish this card, and then I'll chat back with you in just a moment. Thank you. If you're wondering what that written word on my thing that says "so will I" on my paper there, I was just jotting down a song that I want to add. Don't forget that I add a song of the day in my description on all my videos if you want to take a listen. So that's what that was. Here are some still shots. I added some little gems to the tree and just thought that was really pretty. So this was the other panel I was telling you about that came out really kind of soft and pastel, and I just went ahead and took the die, the fancy frame, and trimmed away the swing. I put some acetate on there as well, and I'm just going to stamp the sentiment in the center of the panel. And pretty quick and easy card. It's going to be a shaker card. So I already have some foam tape behind the acetate as well. I've got this adhered to some MFT pink cardstock, and I'm going to add some of these pretty, I'm not sure, I think it's Pretty Pink Posh. They're really beautiful iridescent little flowers, and I ordered them on MFT, so I'm not sure. I think it's Pretty Pink Posh, but anyhow. So I added a whole bunch of those all over the card panel, and then I'll just bring the top over, the tree over top, the fancy frame, and kind of line that up onto my rainbow panel there. And that's it. I'm really going to leave it just as simple as that because I just really think it looks elegant. You can see the sequins in there are really, just catching so much different, the light catches a lot of different colors, and when you shake it up, it's really pretty. So anyhow, thank you again so much for watching. I hope that some of these cards inspired you. I will be back with some more cards and some more inspiration. My software doesn't allow me to do much more than about 15 to 20 minutes worth of editing. It just doesn't have enough space for me to add a whole bunch of clips. So I'll be back soon with part 2 of the 10 cards, 1 kit. Thank you so much. Don't forget to subscribe. Check the description box below, and I'll see you guys later. Thanks so much. Bye.